1. FDI and domestic investment are at the heart of economic growth. Annual real GDP per capita growth averaged a bit above 4% in Sri Lanka over the past 3 decades. Accelerating this to 6% would speed up reaching upper middle income status. Imagine reaching Singapore standards of living roughly a generation early. To get there, higher investment is needed. 2. FDI can boost economic growth. In 2017, public sector investment in Sri Lanka was at an all-time high. However, the island's fiscal budget is rigid, with almost 60% of the expenditure being predetermined. Public investment is low and private investment needs to take up its share of the burden. FDI and private investment from domestic sources can help accelerate growth and create jobs. 3. FDI can drive technology exchange and innovation. FDI can enable the introduction of new technologies and innovative ways of production and service provision, which can then be replicated by local firms, increasing their productivity and competitiveness and plugging them into domestic and global value chains. Particularly useful could be establishing innovation partnerships between firms in developing countries who have much in common and can easily transfer production and managerial strategies that are relevant to their country context. 4. FDI can diversify and increase exports. In addition, FDI here has largely been concentrated in traditional sectors, with the composition of Sri Lanka's basket of exported goods remaining largely unchanged for around 25 years. Thereby increasing added value in production and accelerating economic growth. It would also diversify the economy's composition as new sectors are introduced alongside traditional sectors, making Sri Lanka more resilient to external shocks. 5. New investments can help with government revenue and foreign exchange reserves. FDI also helps governments boost tax revenues, providing the space for reduced borrowing. Sri Lanka's borrowing is high, or for further budget spending on social benefits such as health and education. Since FDI comes in foreign-denominated currency, it is always useful in a country with external borrowing. For example, next week, I'll examine how the country can do it in 6 ways Sri Lanka can attract more foreign investment.